pilots, Drain Man here, and today I have got a very special video. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the all-new, brand-new thumb by Runcam, and this is not no ordinary thumb that you've already seen. This is the Thumb Pro. This thumb is a little bit more money with a lot more features, much better image quality, and just overall, you are not going to want to miss this. Let's go. Alright pilots, so this is the Runcam Thumb Pro. It is a 16-gram 4K camera that you can get for $89.99. So excuse me if I'm a little bit excited on this one because we just looked at its predecessor, which was the regular thumb by Runcam, and I actually have that right here. Let me show you. And it's still on my Baby Hawk by Emax, and it just did such a magnificent job. A lot of the guys were impressed. They said, hey, did you have gyro flow on? And no, I didn't. I literally just slapped it in here and took it for a spin, and it just did wonderful. And it's got a lot of amazing features, and there were some requests from the pilots. And they made some upgrades, and they made the Runcam Thumb Pro. So let's stop messing around, and let's crack this puppy open. So in the box, we have... Okay, so we've got a little bit different form factor. A little more stubby on the camera, which you got to expect a little bit. I mean, we've got a 4K camera we're dealing with here. So if I remove our foam, we've got ourselves a tab. We scoop that out and blam! All right, so you've got yourself a baggie with your connector to go ahead and plug it in. You've got your mounting nuts if needed. You've got two different mounting options, one that will mount right on. You got one that holds the camera, protects the lens. If not, I would imagine I can somehow make this fit on there, and then we'll be good to go. And this is 3D printed and TPU, and it is in black. Now, also, we've got our mounting screws and nuts. And lastly, we've got our charging cable. They call it a charging cable, but there's not a battery built into this, so less weight, less drama, less to deal with. You wire this guy directly to the flight controller, and then you've got power just like that. Now, back into the camera, you're going to notice here it says right on it, Thumb Pro 4K, and you've got your button right here. Pretty sweet. If you flip it over, you can pop open the back, and inside is where your SD card will go. This one is 128 gigs, but you can go all the way up to 256 gigs as your max. Now, if you're buying super cheapy cards, you probably need to get a better card. Get something that is at least able to run at a U3 speed. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna try to show you on my card. Look down here, you're gonna see Samsung, then it says Evo, then it says Select, says micro something, can't read it, and then right next to that I've got a U with the number 3 in it. That's what you want to have as your minimum. Now the reason why you're going to want that is because you're pumping 4K footage into this guy, so you want a decent card. So here's how you put in your SD card. Flip your camera over, take your SD card and just simply lay it inside of this and then plop it in. And there you go, your card is in. Now they do say to update the firmware. I haven't done mine yet, but it's as simple as unzipping the file, dropping that file onto this SD card, put the SD card in, and then turn it on. And it's literally going to start flashing with an orange light. It's going to do its update, and when you're ready, you're done. Go fly. Now right here on the left side, you're going to notice a connector. You'll use the plug that it came with, so you just simply plug that guy in, and it is a tight fit, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. It's in pretty good. All right, now once that's in, you've got 4 wires here. Now if you just want to get in the air and you just want to press the button on your own and record on your own, just simply take the red and the black wire, connect them to any 5-volt and ground on your flight controller, and this will be powered off your board. Pretty nice. I know it's a little bit of setup, but pretty freaking nice because you don't have to deal with no battery boo-boo gaga, all right? This guy will connect directly to your phone where you can download the Runcam app for Apple or Android and do your dealio. Also, if you wanted to, you could scan the QR codes. What? Yes, there are QR codes where you can control resolution, saturation, exposure, and all kinds of amazing features. Okay, so what's the green and white wire for? Well, the green and white wire are your RX and TX, which is pretty freaking awesome because guess what? Now you wire those two to an open UART on your flight controller. So on your flight controller you find RX5 and TX5. Go ahead and solder that up to there. Then you can go over to your modes tab inside of Betaflight and you can literally set up switches to control things. Just like you arm your quad, you can turn on and off your camera. You can get into your settings. You can do this. You can do that. All from the flick of a switch. All right, so here's how you just simply close your back. You'll slide and close. Look at that. Popped in nice and neat. This part here is pretty cool because accidents do happen and you can shatter the screen. Or maybe you don't want the clear screen and you want them to hook you up. You can go ahead and purchase yourself all sorts of filters from ND32 filter, ND8 filter. You can even run an ND16 filter. What? Yes, that is that. So watch me now. We go ahead and grab this. Did you see that? Let me show you again. On, off. So if I break my lens, I just simply pop that off and purchase the one that I want to run. Let's go with ND8 just for fun. I'm going to go ahead and plop that on here. And click. Oh, we are now running an ND8 filter. And I'm not going to go too much into this because it's just simply downloading an app and then connecting it to your Runcam camera. Pretty sweet. I would like to show the guys who are interested, if you're maybe on the fence between paying 50 bucks versus 90 bucks, I mean, that's the difference in size. You are doing much, much better in capabilities, functions, and even recording power. You're definitely going to want to take the Pro over the regular Thumb. All right, pilots, I do want to show you this. So here's my scale at 0, okay? I want to throw on a GoPro because that's what I would normally run. I'm looking at 126 grams on this scale to run this GoPro Hero 8. Now, if I grab the new Runcam Thumb Pro and I drop this guy on here with the wires, I'm looking at 18 grams. And I'm going to tell you now, if I center it, 16 grams. We are talking 16 grams on the Runcam Thumb Pro. How can you go from 120 something to 16? Now, I know these are for two different classifications. I know, but you're not going to be able to run this on your little guy at all. Can you run this on your big guy? Sure. Why not? All right, pilots, I can't deny that after running the Runcam Thumb, the original one, if you haven't seen my video, I'll put a link for it down in the video description. I was absolutely blown away and I was impressed because you have to keep in mind that it's only $49.99. Well, now that we've bumped it up to $89.99, I gotta admit, I'm expecting some awesomeness. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna throw it into my Baby Hawk and then we're gonna take it for a spin. I'm gonna throw the flight footage at the end for you guys to check out and let me know what you think. I'm gonna go ahead and wire this up now. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am about the new Runcam Thumb Pro. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you on the next one.
Alright, yeah, okay, Ring around the rosy, pockets full like OD. I can move just how I move, cause don't nobody know me. Low key, still do more numbers than your fate. You can hate, but you can't say that I've been missing any place. Any fool, what it do, moving quick, bustin' moves. steps ahead, cause I'm out working while you tryna catch a snooze. Keep it smooth. Not concerned with other dudes or what they do. Keep it true, I kick the truth. I'm not here so I could lose. Yeah. How'd you like it back to the bank? Tell her on us. Put in overtime so I do what I wanna. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay, okay. Hey. Alright, yeah. Okay, okay. Hey, yeah. Full court press, none stress when I work on. Full court press, none less than 100. Full court press, straight flex, close the curtain. Full court press to the top from the surface. Yeah, and I stay humble. Hit me for a feature, don't you come with no petty numbers. Talking about some leverage, but you been had plenty from us. Fed you for the low so I could double when the any coming. You can't take a penny from us. Full court press, Bobby Knight with my attitude. You wouldn't understand, so I can't be mad at you. You ever had to roll coins to get to the next week? Working for the 10, had to rush to the 10 and 2. What you know about that? And that made me a better man. Now it's backstage business and shake your hands. I don't do this for Instagram. This is real life for real. My real life for real. For real. So I do what yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay, okay. Hey. Alright, yeah. Okay, okay. Hey. Yeah. Full court press, none stress when I work on. Full court press, none less than 100. Full court press, straight flex, close the curtain. Full court press to the top from the surface.
Yeah.